Welcome to the Pokemon Squad. My name's John, and we're shining the light of Christ one ride at a time. Guys, we're back with the Uforce 800 XL, and today, Mictuning is back again. Guys, they have hooked us up with some incredibly high-end products, and today is no different. We've got the C4 RGBW LED rock lights. These things are going to be absolutely sweet. Now, Mictuning, absolutely amazing high-end brand. They hooked us up with this awesome thing. You can see the video for it right here. It's wireless. You just pull it out. You can still turn your stuff on. This thing, that's a game changer. Then they also hooked us up with these crazy bright pod lights. These things are nuts. See the video for it right there somewhere. But today, it's time for the rock lights, time for the Underglows. Now, I haven't been putting any whole bunch of color changing stuff on my ride, but I do want these for the white mode. That way I can see snakes. Yes, I live in snake country, and before I get off my ride, I'd love to have these shining some lights around so I can see where I'm stepping. So let's see if we can slide this off. There may be some tape somewhere on it. Don't see any. All right, here we go. Awesome packaging as always, super slick. Got the Mictuning sticker. If this is anything like their other products, there will be enough stickers to cover your entire ride. So let's see what we've got, and right on top, stickers galore. They don't play around. They're keeping sticker factories in business. Y'all check out Mictuning.com. I'm telling you, they got some crazy, awesome stuff. Check out quality control. We got some instructions here. We got more stickers. Good night. Another sticker sheet. And then user manual. So we got the app instructions and then a user manual. So let's go ahead and look at this. You know, I always show the user manuals. Hopefully you can see it. Things are pretty simple to install. The hard part is, where do you run your wires at? And what path do you follow? That's usually the most difficult part of installing these, because honestly, the only thing to hook up is just all these. They all plug into a little harness, and then that harness goes to your battery, and you just use the app to control it. Man, these things are in there good. Okay, so they've got this where it looks pretty, and then they got all this under there. I think there's actually 8 of these in this kit, and so they're wanting you to use 2 of these crazy light pods in each wheel well, which seems like overkill, but I think that's what they're going for. You're paying the premium, and so you're going to get premium. And, you know, you can't fault them for giving you exactly what you paid for. So I'm going to get out the Ryobi battery here in a minute. As always, here's our control box. Should just, oh, you've got a on and off switch if you want it. I'm not going to be using that because I have their awesome light switch accessory. But these will just go to your battery. And then we've got some like rubber backing to kind of help mount them on there. And so a little bit of hardware. I think it's everything that comes in the box. These things, I've had rock lights before, but they were nothing like this. We might be able to see to space with these things. So let's get it hooked up and see what we're working with. Okay, so they're already all hooked together. Now just loosely, because they can actually screw on. These are like a waterproof attachment. I've just got it attached just to a battery here. And I'm just going to use their on-off. Let's see. There it goes. See if I can kind of get it all in frame. Now there's not a controller or a remote. It's just on the app. So definitely keep that in mind. There's no remote in the box. But these things are bright. I can't even really look at them. Luckily they'll be pointed at the ground. But they look fantastic. And so we need to figure out where exactly we're going to mount these to. They have to drill a couple holes to feed our bolts through. But I think these are going to be, gosh, they're blinding me. May not look that bright in there, but they are. So basically we will take one of these and one of these, and we'll just feed that lead through there. So unplug it. We'll feed our lead through there. Now all our wire. Let's see if I can just shove it all through at once. Hey, there you go. It can be done. And this will just kind of cradle over it, just like a little baby cradle. All right. So this gives you a good surface. Now you could, just run this right out to the side. And so maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe you won't run it through this, but you have the option. And so if you did that, let's reverse engineer this. You didn't want to run it your wire straight through, because if you do, you're going to need a hole at least that big, which is not a big deal. You would just run your wire through the side, put your little rubber cradle on, and then you would just bolt it to wherever. You got this nice little setup. Then you'll just run your wires. I recommend trying to figure out which one of these is the longest. That way you can figure out where you want the front ones to be, where you want the back ones to be. It's quite a bit of wiring, so I do recommend you getting a wire loom, maybe to kind of bundle all these together where they meet, but it's not necessary. So let's see if we can make sense of this jungle. All right, so the first thing we do is figure out where we're going to put our box. Put mine right here. I have these little self-tapping screws. Put it right there. It's like a perfect spot for that. I mean, this looks like it kind of came like that right there. That's perfect. I think what I'm going to do as far as my lights, I think I'm going to mount my top ones up kind of high up here. And they can shine down. I'll figure out kind of, how to mount them up there. And then I'm going to put the other ones on the bottom. That way they kind of shine out down here. Now, the danger of doing that is if you scrape real good straight across the bottom, you might knock one of these things off. But there's some recesses. You see this hangs lower than down here. So I'm hoping that, it wouldn't hit my lights, it hit this. But we'll find out. I don't normally scrape the bottom, but that's what my plans are. So I'm going to get my light, kind of figure out a place to run the wires. It looks like, I think I can run my wire down through there. That way you don't see it anywhere and it'll just pop out. I'll have it pop out somewhere under there. And then I'll kind of do the same thing in the back. Probably mount the lights to the bed up top, and then the bottom ones will be kind of down there at the bottom. So that's the plan. They did, excuse the hair, they did want me to show that these things are waterproof. I guess I need to go get a bottle of water and put it in a cup and dunk it so you can see they are waterproof. They said, show that it's waterproof. All right, you got it. Just put it in my wet head. See if it shorts it out or not. So let's have some fun. All right, so I've got 2 of them mounted up front. Already tested it out. Looks pretty awesome. I haven't downloaded the app yet, but that's what they look like right there, which they're so bright that, I mean, it's like there's more than one in there. So now I'm going to run mine to the bottom. So primarily I want this to be able to see where my feet are going. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to run the wire down here. I see an opening, but if I have to, I may just pop these little things out, pull it out, and just run it straight down. We'll see which one works the best. But they're looking good so far. How did I get power to them? Well, the wire that runs to this switch, I cut it. I cut it right there at the beginning, put it in my light switch thing, and now it's ready to go. I cheated. Makes it way easier to use this. I don't have to run that switch inside of my cab or anything like that. It's still hooked up to the battery over here. And so I can use this for something else. But I did not need any of that because I have this awesome light panel that's wireless. So I just hook it up, positive, negative, right here. And that's all I had to do. So if you want to make this process a lot simpler, do that. See if I can get these down here going. All right, got the front done. The hardest part was popping these things out. Good night. I've got a set of new ones I'll probably use instead of those. I'll turn the lights off in a minute, but kind of give you the feel of it right now. Let's go ahead and turn the lights off. Oh yeah, it looks good. Far enough away. Put the wide angle on. That's the front. Got lights up top and there, and then they're down below as well. But they look good. They look real good. I think it's definitely going to do what I want it to. Now it's time to wire the back. I'll show you what the bottom looks like. Get under there with the camera. So there it is. Got screwed in there, and then the wire just goes right into that thing. Feeds up through here, comes out there, and I'll zip tie it. That's what it looks like. Definitely don't have any loose wires on anything that moves. You don't want any wires near anything that moves. I know you know that, but I'm still telling you that. So, on to the back. And the project is now complete. Cleaned up my wires a little bit. I need to clean them up a little bit more, but I've got them all tucked out of the way. I'll get some wire loom and kind of hide some of this. Let's see if I can get you a good view. I can't see what you're seeing. I just ran that cable down this little channel. All the cables. Hopefully you can kind of see what I did. And these go back here. So let's close this, see what it looks like, and then we'll pull it outside, get some glamour shots. Close it up better in a minute. See what we got here. I'm not going to show my face, so I'm absolutely filthy. Still got to download the app and play with it a little bit. Look at that though, guys. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, let me pull it out into the yard and we'll get some better shots. All right, Mictuning wanted me to show you that these were waterproof. I was going to dunk them, but I already attached them. So we're going to just pour a whole pitcher of water on top of them while it's on. They may put this in a commercial. They may like that footage. It's just coming right off of that. Doesn't hurt it a bit. Here it is, guys. Mictuning once again hooks us up with an amazing looking product. Check that out, guys. This looks great. Especially with that lift kit on here. Gives it some room to kind of spread that light out a little bit. So guys, that's it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll leave links in the description. I'm not going to show them because I'm filthy and sweaty, but this install really isn't as bad as you might think once you get into it. I know you may think the lights in the back are so hard, but they're really not that bad. Not really much harder than the front. Just at least on this machine. If you had a different machine, you may be having different issues. Thank you again, Mictuning. Send us in these. Don't forget, Jesus loves you so much he died for you, and all the honor and glory goes to God. Good night, good pools. God bless.